everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on the Hobbs Farm. And since last episode, went ahead and finished up harvesting this field here. The field is completely harvested. This was the soybean field here. And what is Courseplay up to here? Yeah, looks like Courseplay is up to its usual derpiness. I'm not exactly sure why he's decided to do this, but okay. I mean, I know what he's doing. Just not to be confused here. I do know what he's doing. He's trying to reach the start point, and he's not able to do so, so he's doing circles. But why he could not reach the start point there, I don't know. That's kind of odd. Okay, there we go. Looks like the trailer is full, so I'm not going to be able to empty that combine, am I? And there's probably also, yes, the grain cart as well. There we go. And I'm thinking we'll probably go ahead and plant corn on this field as well. Yes, I know we're going to have a lot of corn planted here. But if we're going to be planning on filling up the two big, or at least one of the two big bunkers anyway, we're going to need a lot of corn for that, more than likely. We'll just get the grain cart and the combine lined up here when the truck reappears. We'll get them emptied. And hopefully what we're going to get into this episode is a couple of greenhouses. I want to get into that here finally. We don't have a whole lot of manure to start with, but we should hopefully have enough to at least get them going. I haven't really decided how many greenhouses yet, but I definitely want a couple of greenhouses. Probably going to put them out in this kind of open area here, I'm thinking. Haven't really decided yet. There's really not a whole lot of good area. There's some nice open area here, obviously, but I don't want to fill it in too much. I'm thinking we'll maybe put them in here somewhere, maybe along the fence over here, maybe along this shed. Like, if this shed wasn't here, it'd be, like, perfect, but, you know, if I put them over here, I'm going to block that shed, and not that I really use it anyway. One other thought, too, we could put them in our grass field. That's part of field 2 here. That is a thought as well. I don't want to put them too far away, though, from the cows here, because that is obviously where the manure is. And if we're transporting manure to them, I don't want to have them that far away. Also, we need to go ahead and get... let's see, what tractor shall we grab here? Let's grab 8530, should be good. Actually, we got him attached to the slurry. We're going to need him in a minute as well. Actually, probably get this guy started right away here. Back to field 3 here, and we'll get some fertilizer on that field for starters. And looks like our poplar saplings are still growing here yet. And yes, folks, that is an entire field of poplars. Field 11. Not exactly a small field, and as somebody pointed out, you're probably going to regret doing that. I don't think there's any probably about that. I'm pretty sure we're going to regret doing that, but oh well, it should be fun. Or hopefully it'll be fun. Somewhat fun anyway. And yeah, I don't know if you folks can see the fertilizer there or not. I don't know if the fertilizer actually affects the poplars or not. If you look at the map here, it's kind of odd how the field was fertilized, but you can only see like little streaks of it. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Like I said, maybe the fertilizer has no effect on the poplars. I'm not sure. It is a planted crop, though, so being the way it works in Farming Simulator, I would think the fertilizer would have an effect. Okay, we'll hire you. Hopefully we have enough slurry either at Aaron's or the biogas plant. Oh, let's get the grain cart out of the way here first. And we'll grab the combine here. And, of course, the combine empties first. The unload speed on this combine's just a little bit OP, but not too bad. Not compared to, again, for those you watched, I think it was last episode on the Texas map, we were talking about that. The Challenger there. The Challenger is like way OP, like instant unload. And for greenhouses, I'm hoping to get a couple of each one. At least to get started here anyway. Could actually put a couple in here as well, I guess, maybe. Like I said, no really good spot, in my opinion, here for them. Without blocking in too much. We do have some nice open areas, but again, don't want to block them in too much here, so. And another autosave there. And, oh, somebody mentioned as well the corn header there. That is, I believe, the large corn header here, right? That's the 16 row. Pretty sure that's the large 16 row. So all we need to do, we'll probably take that over to the shop maybe. Or actually, yeah, probably the shop. And we'll, well, no, wait, we do have the repair over here. I think we can change the color there. And then we can just change it to a green so it matches our current combine. So we don't really have to sell that. We just change the color to green. And then that'll probably look a little better with our current combines. And then we still need to get the fields down by the biogas planted here as well. And debating on how I want to go about doing that. If we want to continue using the horse planter for now, or should we upgrade right away? And you folks might be able to guess as to why I'm asking that question. Do we want to upgrade right away, or do we want to wait just a little bit? I'm thinking we're going to wait just a little bit before we upgrade our current planter. And again, like I said, you folks might be able to guess as to why I'm going to wait to upgrade it. And speaking of planter, is it in the shed over here yet? I think I can see it there. Yes. We might as well get the hired worker going on that here. And in case I didn't give you folks enough hint yet as to why I'm waiting to upgrade, maybe a date would help you. May 9. Maybe that'll give you folks another hint there as to why I'm waiting to upgrade this particular seeder. We don't really need courseplay here anymore. Might as well close that. And we'll read some comments here in a moment while we're heading down to the field. Lance was saying, after all that digging you were doing, your arms and back must hurt. No, not really. Doesn't bother me too much, at least not yet anyway. Talking about the real-life videos we're doing there. Working down by the barn. Charlie was asking, how do you turn your hazards on? That is number 2 on the numpad. So number 2 on the numpad, and our hazards are on. And that is, of course, home if you want to turn on the beacons. Okay, I think we said we were going to do canola and soybeans here. I'll have to just remember when we get to the other field there, we'll switch that over to soybeans. And we're going to try chopping those. And just curious to see, was this tractor not able to pull the seeder? Really? Okay, I would not have guessed that. This is a 310 horsepower tractor. That is ridiculous. Actually, how much horsepower does this seeder take? I think it's only 200 something, isn't it? 270. So, yeah, we are a little close, I guess. Now we got a little bit bigger tractor parked right next door here. We'll take this one then. That'll work. It's a little bit louder, unfortunately. Yep, that tractor can pull the seeder with no problem. And we'll just bring this plow here home then. I should actually check that. Does field 3... Field 3 does not need to be plowed. Okay, good. Army was saying I would like to see a Gleaner Combine. I don't believe I've seen any Gleaner Combine mods yet. Ray was saying for trailers, I like the PJ Gooseneck trailers. Whoa, we're going to flip this right over, aren't we? Okay. Actually, I think it's probably the plow here that is causing that issue. Okay, we'll just reset that. Nobody's seen nothing here. Nothing to see. I don't know if folks noticed that. We had the same issue with the 9560 as well. Really tippy, and I wonder if it's the plow that's actually at fault with that. Oh, there's a header behind us there. Okay. That's, of course, the poplar header there, by the way. We'll be needing that here in a little bit. At least whenever the poplar's ready. I'll probably wait for the entire field to be ready to harvest. Obviously, we got quite a growth stage difference at this point. But when the entire field is ready to harvest, we'll start on that. So it'll probably be a couple episodes yet before we start that disaster. Oh, yeah, look at that plow. It's really tippy. Wow. Trying to take it slow here. Okay, we'll just park that there for the moment. And let's head over to the barn here. I think we're all set for every hired worker. They're all going at the moment. Let's check out some placeable greenhouses here. So we got tomatoes and lettuce. Those are just the in-game ones. I don't think I have any others. We'll just stick with those. Of course, we gotta be careful too. We don't block in any of these spots we gotta fill stuff in with. So maybe we'll rotate it like 180 degrees here. Put one there. Can't put them too close together, can we? Another one there. Can we get another one in here? We can. Okay. Kind of blocks that area in. I don't think we have anything that goes through there anyway. That should be fine. And what happens, maybe we stick one or two more along the fence here. Maybe one more. We'll call it one more here. Okay, so we got 4 of those. And then we'll do 4 lettuce as well. Assuming they're about the same size here. Okay, one there. And like I said, we'll just block this shed in here. I don't think we'll ever be using it anyway. Oh, am I not going to be able to put that there? No, because I'm going to block that one in. Okay, let's put the other one over here then. I'll put this next to the other tomato one. And it is Q and E, by the way, to rotate, at least on the keyboard anyway. To rotate placeables, Q and E. Okay, so there we go. We got 4 placeable of each type of greenhouse here. So we're going to need water for each one and then manure for each one. And then how much did they earn per hour? $60 an hour, so not, great, but definitely not bad either. Now, do I have you in a group? I got the JCB in the group. Do I not have? I probably don't. Where's our telehandler here? We'll back tab through some equipment here. There we go. I don't think we really have a loader tractor yet. So we'll just use our telehandler here. We'll have to get a bucket for it. And we'll put these forks, we'll put them in the shed. Hopefully I'll remember that they're over here. I'll probably come looking for them at some point. Wonder where I put them. Let's see, telehandlers, and we need a telehandler bucket. Actually, we could almost maybe get like a conveyor belt. That might be an idea too, and we could load up a trailer with that. We could also load the trailer with the telehandler here as well, I suppose. Or even set up a course plate course for it. I don't think we need to get that carried away, though. Ooh, I don't have that tomato one quite straight. Oh, well. Back in Farming Simulator 15, there was kind of a Snap 2 mod out there for placeables. You could rotate them like 45 or 90 degrees. So you get them perfectly straight. I haven't seen that mod yet here for Farming Simulator 17. Possibly it's out, I just have not seen it yet. But that is a good mod to have if you want to get your placeables rotated up perfectly. Now, I don't know why Farming Simulator doesn't have a feature like that built in, but... Phil was saying it snowed up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan on Thursday afternoon. Yes, I seen that when I was looking at the radar. It's like, oh boy, looks like they're having fun up there. Now, we'll probably have to be a little bit careful here because we probably actually don't have enough manure to go around for all of the placeables, I don't think. We'll find out here. How much do we have? We got, oh, we actually might, 16,000. So we roughly had about 20,000 manure there. Matthew was saying, I think the proper saying is, if it's not red, leave it in the shed. Nope, proper saying is, if it's red, leave it in the shed. Will that take 2,500? That's actually going to work out about perfectly. Actually, I don't know if you can fill this with a trailer or not. I have to try that. I think you can. Going to take a couple trips back and forth here to fill these all up, though. And then we'll have to get them some water as well. Trevor was asking, is that 8R you're using the same as the one Random Sparks is using? I'm not sure on that. I don't know which one he uses. Oh, did that really take all of that? How much is this actually taking? I thought it was 2,500. They're not going to tell me. No, I'm pretty sure there's a way you can see what's in this thing somewhere. Maybe not. That's funny. For those of you who cannot read that, let me get a little closer here. Don't criticize the farmer with your mouth full. That is funny. And true. Oh, there we go. Okay, got to stand by the water tank here. So manure, it is taking 3,000. Yeah, 3,000 times 6. Like I said, that should work out about perfectly. Or no, times 8. So not quite enough. We'll have to be careful here then. For some reason I was thinking 6. Got the 2 over there yet. So yes, we got 8 total, so we'll have to be a little bit careful here with the last 2. Make sure we get a little bit of manure on each one at least. Come on, cows, you need to do some more pooping over here. Nick was saying, wish the Hobbs Farm was available on the consoles. Somehow, I don't think this map will be available on the consoles. Could be wrong on that. This map strikes me as having just a few too many issues to ever be available on the consoles. Not to say it couldn't be fixed up, but... Okay, we'll call that good for that one. And I don't remember how long the manure on these lasts, but it lasts quite a while if I remember correctly. And hopefully we'll get some more cows here at some point as well. Maybe we can, we'll see once when we're done here. We can spend the rest of the money on buying cows. Oh, hope we can get more out of there than that. That would not be good. Yes, it appears we're not going to be able to get the rest out of there, maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay, and there's still, wow, 3,500 in there yet. Okay. So that's why I'm a little short on my math there. It's because I can't get it all out. I was going to say, there should be quite a bit more in there than that yet. Oh well, we'll just have to make do with this then. Put about 1,200 or so in each one of the ones remaining here. Like I said, that'll be good enough to get them started at least. Oh, that might have been a little more than that one. Oh well, kind of hard to control that with a bucket there. Okay, there we go. Don't think we can really get any more manure out of there, so we'll have to call that good. And do I still have the... Okay, and we'll take this tank here, use that for the water. And the water's right by the sheep here, so nice and close by. And while we wait for that to fill up, John Deere was asking, are you going to get the new auger wagon from the Big Bud DLC? Probably will. On YouTube was asking, are you going to be using the big bud tractors on Hobbs Farm? Absolutely plan to, yes. Maxwell's asking, can you get a Kinsey grain cart? It seems like that is a very popular request, to get a Kinsey grain cart. I don't know why. Let's see, I do have one. We got the Kinsey 1300. But at this point, I don't plan on getting it. Not saying that we won't at some point. Daniel was asking the same thing. Can you get a Kinsey grain cart? Chris asking the same thing. Like I said, it seems like that's a popular request for some reason. Okay, almost full on the tank here. Again, I'm not sure how much water these will take. Speaking of, while we're waiting for that to fill here, we probably could clean the sheep out. Cows probably need to be cleaned as well, if I had to guess. We'll have to get some courseplay courses set up for that at some point there for cleaning the animals. Like I said before, I found the hired worker not to be very reliable back in Gold Crest Valley. Hey, look at that. Just like that, the lettuces appear. Water fill level 2,000. But it actually takes more manure than it does water. Interesting. I think that would be the other way around. Amazing Ren said nice video. Ben Dance was asking, do you use a wheel? Yes, I do have a wheel. I have the Farming Simulator wheel. And I use it probably about half the time. Like I said before, kind of a pain to set up on my desk all the time. So when I set it up, I tend to use it for a while. And then when I take it off, I tend to leave it off for a while. And there we go. There's our tomatoes. Don't see any tomatoes on them yet, though. Let's see. Are we close enough here? Not quite. Animal TVI was saying, I took your advice and retried the course play. Wasn't a complete success. Used it to empty combines on Hobbs Farm. One of the tractors just liked to sit on the weighbridge, doing nothing, and the other kept waiting in the way of the harvester. I would say that is somewhat common, waiting in the way of the harvester. Course play will do that depending on how you set up the course. That kind of, like I said, kind of comes with a little bit of experience. Once you figure course play out a little more, you can, oh, I need to put the tractor over here so it doesn't get in the harvester's way. You know, start the course over here, end the course over here. You know, sometimes it's just unavoidable. It happens. You know, course play is going to do some strange things, and it's going to get in the way. Yeah, as far as waiting on the weighbridge, he commented back, said he figured that out. Something with the tractor was the weight of the trailer. And, yeah, the tractor just couldn't pull it off there, it sounded like. And like I've said before with courseplay, if you're going to get started using courseplay, I recommend you start with either creating cell courses or combine unload courses. Start with one of those two. You know, don't start with anything complicated right away. You know, start with the what I typically call the simpler courses. Cell courses and combine unload courses. And combine unload courses, I don't mean setting up grain carts or trucks, anything like that. Just set up a tractor and trailer or truck and trailer, whichever you prefer. Just do the tractor and trailer, truck or trailer, and unload the combine that way for starters. Once you feel comfortable with that, then you can move up. You want to use a grain cart and a truck and a like that, you can do that, but definitely don't start out with that. Same thing with a cell course. Start out with, one truck or one tractor, whatever, with a trailer, and create a cell course that way. But anyway, folks, looking at the time, looks like it is time to wrap up the episode. So like I said, let's just maybe buy some cows here just a moment before we call it quits. Actually, you know what we need to go to? Thinking Farming Simulator 15 here. Used to, open up the shop for the animals. Let's buy some cows here. How many can we afford? Oh, those are pigs. We don't want pigs. Make sure we have the cows selected. There we go. Okay, let's buy 120,000 worth of cows. That's going to be 23 cows. We'll go ahead and buy those. Good. So we got, how many cows are up to now? 82 cows. So it's climbing. It's not actually too bad. Sheep are currently at 110. Getting a new sheep every 8 hours and 31 minutes. Or 8 hours and 43 minutes, I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong one there. Reproduction rate. The cow's reproduction rate is 20 hours and 41 minutes. Oh, yeah, quite a bit longer there. But anyway, like I said, folks, we'll wrap up the video here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.